I think we already took care of that Audra, too. Alright, let's go see what we can find in the wetlands. Maybe we can still find that guy. But we will certainly find out.
These sinkholes are a recent development. The land itself is rejecting us.
I remember this tower from watching a little bit of Mr. Green play. And there's something over here. Stop running. Yep, there's a button. I don't remember if it was a treasure or the other piece of my totem, though. Ooh, treasure map. Okay. New shields. Blocking an enemy's melee attack deals damage to the attacker. Okay. As opposed to stamina and avoidance of melee damage. I've just spent so much upgrading this, but it's really not. We'll give it a shot. What's it look like? I don't like it, though. Can I transmog you? No? Okay, well. Alright, we'll look at this little ruin. And then we'll jump down that sinkhole. Geronimo. Can I not get up here? Oh, there we go. Everybody's always mad when you pick up their stuff.
Here we go.
That's done? Who's hungry?
I could use a snack. Alright, that was the sinkhole we came out of. This also counts as the wildwoods. I don't remember having been up here. Oh, no, we definitely went up there, because then we went down that way. I don't think this is meant to be climbed. Nope. All right. Let's go.
Quiet as a soul.
Infested camp. I see that.
Little power goes a long way. Charge it up. Just a little spark.
I wonder what this place is. Oh, is this the dude's cave? Oh, this is like a Frankenstein situation. Sargamas. That's whose sword we have. Hello.
Smells like death, and not in a good way.
Don't want to just automatically kill him, but... All right. Is that everybody?
Nice work.
What did I get from that guy? Not sure, honestly. Okay. It's the dead necromancer. Power line. There it is.
A little power goes a long way.
Thank you, Giada. Some new medium armor. That might have been. Yeah. The camp where that missing guy was supposed to be. It's probably one of these bodies in the middle. And he got killed and eaten by the big guy. Can I not get up there? Apparently can't climb those. Can I climb up here? No? Just gotta be able to get onto that rock somehow. Alien dueling ring. Extra chance to avoid melee damage. Okay. Now I suppose we go down and deal with all of these guys. Hello?
Attack the envoy! That'll show him.
Man, I'm never gonna find out who that traitor was. That sucks. I suppose that could always be
I
another
hate to see what's
playthrough.
become of the temple.
Let's take these
Nice!
things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Our last fragment.
Right behind you.
I did briefly look at the clues we got for the totems, but I was just like, I don't know where that is. And ignored it. But, so we sort of have found all of them without actually needing to utilize that. Can't see. Okay, I'm sort of sticking to the quote-unquote left wall here. Hello?
Hail, traveler!
You're a merchant?
Good to see you again, envoy. I told you we'd cross paths once more. If you need to restock, I have some new wares.
Oh right, this was the crazy lady at the
Luckily,
gate.
those steel garrote soldiers at the gate haven't bothered me yet. I'm just hoping not to draw their attention.
Steel Garrote soldiers.
Aye. They killed those poor rangers and have just been waiting there.
More of them here? Great.
Not a fan, I take it? Well, you're certainly not alone in that, friend. Anyway, it's not my business to interfere in. I've seen nothing and just wish to be on my way.
How have your travels been since you left onshore?
Well, uneventful enough. Gods be praised. But let's just say I'm more grateful than ever for this hand-me-down equipment. The spoilings in Delimgan out here are vicious, and even the less mobile plant life seems like it wants me dead.
What are you doing camped out here?
Oh, just taking a bit of a breather before I continue. I'd much rather rest a bit here than in Shatterscarp. I've heard the desert can be brutal.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Shatterscarp?
Not much, unfortunately. There's a settlement in the region. Thirdborn, I believe it's called. Hardy folks. Otherwise, you can expect blazing sands and, if the rumors are true, dream thralls. Poor bastards. If it wasn't the only way to Solace Keep, I'd be avoiding the place like the Dream Scourge.
Alright, what do you have for sale? Because I have a bunch of stuff I could probably sell you. Okay. Those we're gonna break down. This is medium armor, sell. Light armor, sell. Break everything else down. Parry. And two-handed. Nope, we will sell those. And damage reduction, avoid melee damage. So we'll sell this one and put the other one on. Sell that Jasper. We do have a lot of food on us, so we'll probably just sell that now. Oops, that's fine. Okay, and then party stash. Sell that. Thank you. Now I'll unlock your box here. Because I need all that. That's gonna be the gate. The gate that is apparently taken over by Steel Garrote. And I just killed their captain, so they probably are not going to be happy with me. But I'm not happy with them, so all's fair, I guess. I think not.
What happened here?
All right. No, I'm gonna ignore her. There we go. Beacon. Lovely. I'll get back to you. Important envoy business to take care of. I just want to jump up there. Okay, let me just... Oops. It's not what I wanted to do. It's fine. This looks like that Zarup camp. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna keep following this. Hi, everybody. Don't mind me, okay? Okay. That takes me out. So if I want to stick by the water, I have to go back up here a little bit.
Cory in the brush! Bird supply! Look alive! Nicely done!
Oh.
Done enough.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Hello.
Please, just go.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, fine. Okay, we were here already. So I want to go back this way. This Audra still looks strangled. But is this not the Audra I already did? Or maybe that's how it's supposed to look. Okay. So now we'll go back up through the middle. A little bit. See what we can find. Is that already over there? I think so.
I generally like swamps, but this one smells funny.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
My ranger. Priest.
Watch your right! Not bad for a noble.
Thanks. I'm really bad about finding these party camps.
Come on now, remember.
Hello? Still haven't spotted whoever was just talking to me. That makes me a little bit nervous. This is the path I followed down. Whoop. Maybe they're over here. Not a clue. Hello. Jeez. Oh, okay. This would be another one of those food offering places, but we don't have the food. But that still doesn't explain the necromancer I heard. 'Cause he wasn't over here. He wasn't up by the pillar. Oh, hello.
Oh, my apologies, my friend. Is there any chance we've met before? I seem to have forgotten, well, everything.
Maguccio? It's me, Giata. Do you know where you are?
I have no idea where, or even who I am. I just came to out here with no memory whatsoever.
I've seen him absent-minded before, but never like this.
Where were you when you first came to?
I awoke in the street, seemingly on my way to somewhere. Where? I could not say.
Was there anyone else around when you woke up?
No, no one who seemed to have any idea who I was. I will do what I can. Thank you for your time.
Well, we were not very helpful. Can I talk to you again?
Good to see you again.
We found this formula for an animatic tincture that helps one survive boring events.
May I see that? Oh, this is by Aguccio Pan Liberi. That's the name your friend there called me. This seems to be an attempt to create an elixir that allows one to bypass tedium by simply not experiencing or remembering it. If so, I may have made some miscalculations in planning the experiment.
I'm glad you found out who you are.
Yes. Now to figure out what to do with that information. Thank you for your time, my friend. I bid you good day.
Okay. Alright. That's pretty much everything here. Do we have anything else in our journal? Okay, so maybe we just do a quick fast travel to Dawnshore and turn in the cartographer stuff. Just get it out of our quest log. Okay, we're in Dawnshore. I need to go to Hightown. Don't worry, guys. We'll get to the next zone eventually. Okay. Sansa is
Claviger Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets, and we're
don't have a marker, but isn't. Oh, yeah, he's right in front of me.
get him slain, murdered. We must stand against tyranny.
God will make... You're back. What have you found?
Fletchia didn't make it. I'm sorry. Here's her map of Emerald Stair.
You have our condolences, Master Cartographer. The beauty of Emerald Stair hides the danger at its heart.
Fletcher! Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
Do you have any supplies? Some Adra and 7 Parodies inside. We don't need that. Alright. That's out of our pocket. And the totem. And Joseph. Okay, let's go talk to Joseph. Just a lot of load screens today, apparently. Oh, he actually put us quite close. Not close enough, I'm fast traveling. Button mashing. The last zone, I think, had 3 treasure maps. I think they all have 3. I remember Mr. Green saying something like that. So we'll just double check that we've got all 3 treasures before we go as well. Nope. Fuck off. Okay.
Watch yourselves.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
Yep. Why are you still here?
Made up your mind?
Alright,
It's
here you go.
radiant. I can't thank you enough. Now, am I forgetting something? Oh, of course, your reward. Go, go. I've got to examine this.
Okay, whatever. Alright. He gave us something. Clean this inventory out a little bit. Summons a phantom to fight with you. That's kind of cool. Okay, journal. The totem we can do at camp anytime. So that's fine. And then this is Kai's thing that we're still waiting for. So yeah, let's go confront Alfir. She is not going to be happy with us. And I'm not happy with them. So fair's fair. I did notice on the map there was just a little bit of fog right this way, so I'm just gonna loop-de-loop a little bit. Yeah, good enough. Thank you. All right. I will kill all of you too. Don't think I won't. This is not what Adir stands for. Dramatic.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
No. I thought the Steel Garrote would be reveling in Fior's destruction.
There will be time for that once our business is concluded. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand.
You attacked a sovereign settlement. The court of Adir will hear of it.
We'll see about that. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight.
My intellect. That doesn't excuse anything you've done.
Doesn't it?
No.
One way or another, Fior Ivèrno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
Again, that's not up to
What right do
Adir.
you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fior Ivèrno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
I came to help the living lands, not to condemn it.
Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
The Emperor will hear of what you've done.
And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning.
Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are making a grave error.
Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
What bird?
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
The Steel Garrote have gone too far. Again.
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. This could have been far, far messier.
It's about to be.
When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerty. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
You're not walking away from this.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was
Get wrecked.
hoping you'd make this interesting.
I will take out all
Let's
the Steel
make this
Garrote.
a battle to remember.
This
I
is
cover
not
shins.
what Adir represents.
The envoy.
Let's finish this.
Priest. Burn. You both burn for a second. Wizards. Come on, stamina. Okay. They're using those things on cooldown, so it's fine.
That's done? Who's hungry?
I didn't like that, Captain. From the moment I met her. She was rude to me the second I got to the city. Alright, what'd she give me, though? Frost damage and less stamina when blocking. I'm currently wearing parry and attack damage with swords and daggers. Do frost in addition to fire and poison and bleed? That's a lot. No. Oh, what else did she give me? Hold on. Exceptional greatsword. No. Exceptional scale armor. No. Okay, I just want to go up this other side. Make sure there's no other steel garrote hiding around here. I don't see any rangers' bodies. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right. Let's take one final look at our journal. Looks like everything is fine. One final look at our map. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Do a hard save. And then let's go to Shatterscarp.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground.
Ludwin believes Fiormus Ivèrno was danger to the living lands.
Who cares what she believes? What right have the dead to judge the living? I will not forget Fiormus Ivèrno. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwin will try something similar in Thirdborn?
Yes. If she does, we'll be ready for her.
That's good to hear. We'll find allies in Shatterscarp, if it's anything like I remember. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
The Dream Scourge?
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
What do you know about Thirdborn, Marius?
Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Yatzli believes the answer lies in another godless ruin, Naku Kubel.
Yatzli is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatzli can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
Let's do it.
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
For a moment, it seemed like Sapadal recognized you.
What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Does anyone else want to ask Sapadal a question?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then? Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatzli, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I wouldn't even attempt what we're doing with anyone but you three.
Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama.
Of course.
There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
We'll go.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior, Miss Ivèrno. I just wanted you to know.
I'm beginning to question what the Empire is doing in the Living Lands. Maybe? I mean, I understand what we're doing. What the Adir Empire is doing. I don't understand what the Steel Garrote is doing. These are my people. I should have seen it coming.
You aren't responsible for the sins of the Steel Garrote. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Alright, let's go.